best performing branches of DXN in the world itself. And the whole world is having attention on Nigeria now. So today, I hope all of you are doing good and healthy. But all our DXN members are healthy, of course, as long as they are taking our products. And today, the topic that I have selected is direct selling, the answer to your quest for financial freedom. Why such a topic today? Because as you all know, we are going through a pandemic. People are worried across the globe, not only about their health, but also about their financial stability. I was going through a newspaper cutting last day, and this is the news. 1.6 billion people are going to be affected with this pandemic. Means they are going to lose their livelihood because of this pandemic. How big is this impact going to be to this world? 1.6 billion people is almost 1/3 of the population of this world is going to be affected. So what is the way out for them? Fortunately, direct selling industry is one of the industries which are less affected during this pandemic. So all these people, what is going to be the solution for that problem? Are they going to do business tomorrow? If they decide to do business, what is the requirement to do a business? Let us see what are the requirements to do a business. To do a business, you need a unique idea or a concept. You need capital. When people lose job, how are they going to find capital to start a business? And they need an establishment, a warehouse, and an office to start a business. Most of the businesses need these things. And most importantly, they need to have risk-bearing capability, because whatever little investment they put in this business, they should be ready to lose it also, because all the business will not succeed in reality. So I'm sure it is not starting a new business the solution going to be. So what is going to be the solution? I feel this is going to be the solution for most of the people. A solution which is long-lasting, which does not need any capital, and a business that anybody can start. That is direct selling. What are the advantages of direct selling? It's a 130-year-old industry. It's not a new industry. It's a proven industry which is working successfully across the globe for the last 130 years. There is no need of any capital to become a member of a direct selling industry. Almost zero capital is what required to start this business. No experience or education necessary. Without any experience, you can do this business. No establishment or office required. No risk, because there is no capital. So there is no chance to use money. And there is an opportunity to have residual income from this business. What is required? Only requirement is your smart work. I won't say hard work, because now in this today's world, you don't need to be working hard to succeed in this industry. You just need to be smart a bit. That is the only requirement. You just need to work, and you have the chance of making a residual income for not only for your generation, but also for your future generation. So what are the disadvantages? Of course, there are some disadvantages with this industry too. One, not so good reputation in markets. Not so good reputation, because when we go into this industry in the market, people talk, not some of the people do not have very good impression about this industry because some of them must have had a very bad experience from some of the unscrupulous companies. Because like any other industry, this industry also has bad players like good players. Possibility of deception. There are companies which will offer very lucrative offers, but at the end, they might deceive you. So we need to be very careful in this industry because there are thousands of companies getting formed every year and thousands of them are getting closed also. So it's very essential that we understand, we find out how to select the right company. If not, you might get into trouble. So we need to be very careful. Let us see some of the facts about this industry. Where is this industry today? For the last 3 years, if you look at now, from $183 billion sales in 2015, now the industry is doing $192 billion last year. Okay, so it is growing in a compound annual growth of 1.7%. So $192 billion is the turnover of this industry, which is almost 2 times than the movie industry of this world. So you can imagine how many people are doing this business. Direct selling in the top 10 markets in 2018. These are the bigger markets in the world today. China is the number 1 with 35 billion. United States second, again 35 billion, 350. And Korea third, Germany, Japan, Brazil, Mexico, France, Malaysia, Taiwan, China. These are the bigger players in this industry. So now Africa has not come at all. Africa and Middle East is doing less than 1% in this industry. So you can imagine what is the potential of Nigeria, Africa, and Middle East countries in this business. Okay, there's a huge potential and it is still untapped. If you look at the segment of products, the highest sold segment is wellness products. 33% are wellness products. The second one is cosmetics and personal care last year. And then the bigger ones are household goods and durables. And then financial services, foodstuff and beverages, all these are clothing and accessories. So if you look at, you can see the biggest 2 segment is wellness and cosmetics and personal care. Okay, so if you look at the DXN, you will see almost 60+% DXN is present in this industry. Total number of people who are involved in direct selling, 118 million people are doing direct selling as of today. 118 million people. So the growth is 4.2. Compound annual growth is 4.2%. It was 104 million in 2015. Now it has become 118, and it is going to grow in the coming years very much because of this special situation that we are going through today. And if you look at the percentage of men and women, so women are doing, 75% of the networkers are women and only 26% is men. This is fantastic information because why women are doing better. Women like to talk. Women are very much focused. That's why they are doing this business more than men. And it is very good thing also. When women are financially independent, the house, the home, there is a peace. There is strength. The woman has strength when she is financially independent. When the woman is strong, the society will become strong. Then the country will become strong. So more and more women should come into this industry so that we will have a healthy and secured society. Why direct selling? Why should we join direct selling? If you look at, every day we buy and use a lot of products and services. Every day we use. All these years we have been using. But what happens in reality? Only 40% of the cost goes to the manufacturer. 60% goes to marketing and distribution and advertisement. So if we could save this money, because this 60% goes to people or the channel which do not have really a big contribution for the production of the product. Okay, it could be avoided if we found a way to avoid this, and that money is saved, that can be given back to the consumer, so that consumer can get the free products or make a career, can get back the money that they spent. So this is what happens in direct selling business. Where DXN wants your money to go? We want your money to go back to yourself. When you become a member of DXN and start doing this business, 60% of, or a major percentage of the money that you spend goes back to you. Now to DXN. What does DXN offer to you? DXN offers a lot of opportunities to you. A lot of opportunities. When people become member, they really do not understand what really they are going to have from DXN system. DXN gives you health, it gives you wealth, it gives you freedom, it gives you friends, it gives the opportunity to travel, it gives the opportunity to serve the society, social service, and it offers you stability. The DXN is one company which is in the market for the last 27 years, stable, and DXN gives you a recognition. If I ask you one question, in this life, what more you need other than what is mentioned in this screen? Health, wealth, freedom, friends, traveling, social service, stability, and recognition. Nothing much, nothing else actually we need in this life. Now the question is, how do we select the right company? I told you in the beginning, there are so many bad companies in the market. So if you join a bad company, you are going to lend your name for that bad company. Once you lose your name, you cannot rebuild it. People will be afraid of you. So before you join a company, you need to be very careful and make sure that you are joining the right company. So there are 3 ways to make sure that you are joining the right company. How do we analyze a company? First thing is the people. You need to see who are the people behind the company, who is driving this company. Second, the products. What kind of products this company is selling? Are they really valuable products? Are they offering any benefits, any satisfaction to the people? If not, you should not join that company. Then third one is the plan. Is this plan really good? Is it a pragmatic plan? If not, you will burn your fingers, and you will make many other people also burn their fingers. People. Let us see the people behind the company. The first and foremost is the founder and the chairman of the company. Is none other than Dr. Lim Seo Jin. Those who know Dr. Lim, they know who is he, what is his credentials. You can see in this screen, he has been bestowed with various awards and recognitions from various organizations and authorities, including the DAT title by the government of Malaysia for his contribution to the people and the community in Malaysia. Okay, so a lot of awards: Doctorate of Philosophy, Doctorate in Science, Millennium Award, Albert Schweitzer Award, and so many are there which is not mentioned here also. So that is Dr. Lim. his statement you see, promote health, wealth, and happiness. That's the mission of the company, to promote health, wealth, and happiness. Profit is a byproduct for motivating. In such a way, he's trying his level best to avoid people committing suicide, the farmers committing suicide. So this is a noble thinking from him. Okay, and now you can see the dress he's wearing. It is called kimono. You know why is he doing that? He is doing this to help the cotton farmers, not only in India, in different parts of the world, by selling the cotton dress to DXN members and to the public also. DXN is one strong company, which is one of the fastest growing direct selling company in the world today. Now we are into more than 180 countries and with almost 80 branches, established branches. And in many of the countries, we have so many offices and so many branches, more than the main offices. And Africa is one continent which is not yet tapped yet, but it is coming very soon. Many branches have already been opened. And this month we are going to open one more branch, that is in Mauritania. And in the coming months, we will be opening in Algeria, in Niger, in Namibia, in Botswana, in Angola, all these places. Some of the places we have already stockist, and some of them we are going to open soon. Now, in the earlier stage, I showed you the growth rate of the industry. It is almost a 2% average. But here you can see the pace in which DXN is growing. Last few years, we have been growing average 20%, 10 times than the industry DXN is growing. Okay, so now you can compare what is the potential of DXN and compare to other companies in the market. The whole industry growing 2%, but DXN is growing at the speed of 20%. In 2009, DXN was at 40th position in the world ranking by direct selling news. In 2011, we came to 28. In 2014, we reached 25. And 2016, we were at 24. And in 2017, 22. And in 2018, we were at 15th position. And in the next 10 years, DXN will be present in almost every country in the world. And DXN will have a place among the top 5 direct selling companies in the world. And DXN will grow very much exponential. If you look at this picture, I don't know how many of you know the person in the middle. He is the Honorable His Highness Sheikh Hamdan, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan, that is the Crown Prince of Dubai, the most charismatic personality that we have in Dubai. Okay, and we are so proud to say that he is a very much associated with our company, because we are supplying our coffee to the royal family with a lot of pride and privilege. We would like to inform you all that. So DXN is associated with that level of personalities in this world. This is the coffee we produce and provide to the royal palace. You can see the box. It's not like our normal box. The box itself is 10 times costlier than the coffee that we sell. This is the new factory that we have established in China with a 10 million US dollar. These are the products that we produce here. Noodles, spirulina noodles and Ganoderma noodles. And also spirulina and Ganoderma farm we have in China. This is a new factory and farm coming up in Hyderabad, India, because India is one of the major markets of DX in the world today. Okay. Here we will have a coffee factory, cosmetic factory, GMP, food supplement factory, juice factory, toiletries factory. Everything is coming up in India because Indian sale is growing very fast last few years. This is the actual picture which was taken a few months back. It's almost nearing completion now. This is a new headquarter building of DXN in Malaysia, which will be completed in a few years from now. It has got a museum, apartments, and also library, an office. The huge building it is going to be, the global headquarters of DXN in Malaysia. Unique range of products. You know, the second P was products. You can see the products. We have more than 200 varieties of products, all produced by DXN ourselves. You know, none of these products are available in the market. And it ranges from food supplement to toiletries, cosmetics, personal care products, household items. All these products we produce. The best food supplements, spirulina, RGL, that is Ganoderma, lion's mane, cordyceps, morinzi, potency. All this we produce ourselves. We cultivate, we produce, and we distribute all over the world. Now, during this pandemic time, everybody is realizing the importance of having good immune power, and all these products are well known for boosting immune power of the human being. So we are specialized in cultivation of Ganoderma. DXN is the largest Ganoderma producer in the world today. We use organic cultivation method without using any kind of chemicals or pesticide. Even the water we don't spray on the mushroom, because water might contain, may have contamination. But to avoid that, we don't use water directly on the mushroom. We spread it on the floor, and when it is evaporated, the Ganoderma absorbs the water. So that much conscious we are while cultivating Ganoderma, so that we give you the best of the best products. DXN is known as One Dragon Company. Why? Because we cultivate, we manufacture, and we distribute. So what's the advantage of this One Dragon concept? Because when we cultivate, we can make sure the quality of the product. And also, when we manufacture, we can make sure the price is economical. And when we distribute, we make sure that nobody else is involved, so that we save a lot of money and we could give back to the people when we use direct selling system. Spirulina, this is one of the best food supplements available in the world today. Okay, every human being should consume spirulina so that his immune power, his or her immune power is up to the maximum. And of course, every woman should consume this spirulina, because it is nothing but is green blood. So every child and every woman should consume spirulina every day. In this picture, you can see this is a newsletter released by IMSAN, Intergovernmental Institution for the Use of Microalgae Spirulina Against Malnutrition. It is an arm of United Nations, which is overseeing the usage of spirulina, the supplying of spirulina to the poor children across the globe, malnourished children. And DXN is associated with them. We are signing an agreement with them to supply spirulina every month. We are going to supply them 50 kilograms of free spirulina to supply to the poor children, especially in Africa and in Asian countries who are malnourished. And for your information, they are going to make Dr. Lim the brand ambassador of IMSA. Okay, so this is a great news. DXN is going to be associated with IMSA. Of course, even otherwise, we are supplying spirulina to a lot of people in Pakistan. We are supplying to poor children to eradicate malnutrition and also to help the poor children who are affected with the night blindness. And this is another official authorization or recognition to DXN for our contribution to the society. This is the picture of children who have been helped by DXN to come out of night blindness. Okay, there are so many children. 6 months of usage of Ganoderma and spirulina gave all these children vision back. So this is a social service that all of us are doing every day. Products future. The World Health Organization estimates the size of global market for herbal products to be $50 trillion by 2050. So you can imagine where are we heading towards with this business. So what is the opportunity ahead of you? If you miss it, it is a miss of life. Criteria for a perfect business. This is Charles W. King. He is a professor in a very famous university in America. He has written a book called The New Professionals about direct selling. According to him, for a perfect business, there are few factors to be available, present. First one is the business should be huge, expanding, and global. It should have unique products, and it should have consumable products. It should be related to health, and it should be using the leverage system or direct selling system. Now, if you look at DXN is huge, expanding, and going global, and it is unique. Unique products. These products are not available in the market. You can go to a pharmacy or supermarket and ask for Ganoderma products. You cannot get it. And all of our products are unique in nature, not only with its ingredients, but its combination and formula, the result that it gives. For example, if you take the toothpaste of DXN, you do not have such toothpaste in the market. It is a multi-purpose cream. The tea tree cream, you cannot get such a cream in the market. You can apply that for any kind of burn, cuts, wounds, itching, everything. Every home should have a tea tree cream and a toothpaste, basic. And the coffee, unique coffee. It is not synthetic coffee, it's an organic coffee, which works not only just as a coffee, but also as a healthy drink. And it is consumable, it's related to health, and it is sold through leverage system. So DXN is fulfilling all the conditions for a perfect business, which is going to take over the whole world business segment. Now come to the plan. The people, the qualified, the person, the people associated with the company, I have shown already who are all the people associated with the company. Okay, they will not associate with the DXN if they see DXN is not good. The last 27 years, the company has been operating all over the world, and there is no single month where we failed to pay the bonus to the people anywhere in the world. The plan. DXN's plan is unique. It's a combination of various plans in direct selling industry to make sure that it gives the best benefit to the consumers and the networkers. It's a lifetime membership. You have a lifetime membership in DXN. You need not renew the membership ever. We have one unique feature in the marketing plan, that is one world, one market. Just by becoming a member in Nigeria or in Dubai or in Sydney or in Los Angeles, you can do this business anywhere in the world, and you can get the commission of your business in your country from across the globe. Okay, so in my knowledge, there is no other direct selling company which is doing one world, one market concept. It was the decision of Dr. Lim 27 years ago. That time nobody heard what is one world, one market. But even today, it is very relevant and it is paying bonus to people from all over the world. That is a marketing plan of DXN. An accumulated point system. You know, this is another unique feature. The points that you make in DXN is accumulated, and your bonus is calculated, or your position is calculated based on this accumulated point system. There are many companies in the market. Once after the month end, your points are burned. You have to start all over again. So it gives a lot of stress to the people. But here in DXN, we have a fair plan. We recognize your work that you have already done and your group, not only your business, but also the points from your network, and no demotion of status. Once you achieve a status in DXN, you never come down. Your percentage and your position remains there forever. No time limit. You can become whatever position you aspire to achieve any point of time. No time limit is given to you. One membership for the whole world business. When you go to America or you recommend somebody in America or in Europe, you don't need to take a new membership. Okay, by online, from online, you have free membership online. They can become member and start buying the products there, and you can start getting commission at your country. Now, one question definitely people will ask: have DXN changed the life of people? How many such people have changed their lives coming to DXN? You know, there are so many people, not one or two, there are thousands and thousands of people who have changed their life completely after joining DXN. I would like to show you some of the examples. This is one of my favorite person. His name is Rajiv from Kerala. You know, you can see him, looks, you know, very poor at that point of time, some 20 years ago. He joined DXN when his income was less than $50 per month. And in few years' time, where DXN has taken him, you can see here. Now he's in Brazil, sitting in front of the monument there, traveling with the family across the globe. From where to where? This is another person. His name is Naeem Shah from Pakistan. These are my favorite people because I know them, how their lives changed. His name is Naeem. You can see how poor he looks. And you see now what kind of life he's leading. From here to here to here. He was a person who did not have even bus fare before he joined DXN. Now he's traveling in the cruise and traveling different parts of the world free. This is another person who was driving, you know, tuk-tuk. It's called auto rickshaw in Kerala. I think in Nigeria and Africa, many countries also, you have a tuk-tuk or a tricycle. He was driving once upon a time, and now he can buy a tuk-tuk every week. That is the income he earns. This is the one he was driving once upon a time. Now you can see he is sitting next to Mr. Fateh Megani, who is a pilot trainer, and Mr. Sirajuddin with his wife sitting in the Kempinski Hotel, Geneva, Europe. This is where DXN can take you, no matter who you were. If you are having the conviction that this business can change you, this business can change you for sure. Okay, from nowhere you can reach somewhere through this business. What do you need to do? Just you need to believe in this system and believe in you and start communicating with people. Sooner or later, you will achieve the summit. This is another one reason why this business is unique. You know, the person in the first row with an arrow mark, you can see his name was Abdugay from Yemen. In 2007, he was a star diamond. I was making less than $1,000 per month. And in 2007, he died in a plane crash. He was a pilot in the Yemen Air Force, and he died. 2007. I would like to show you his statement in 2016. After 9 years of his death, his income grown to $1,769 in 2016. And this is the statement of 2020 March. It's almost 13 years after his death. You can see what is his bonus. Has grown to $3,212 in March 2020. Okay, and you can see he's qualifying some incentive, though he is not alive. Now you will realize the power of this business. Why should you join direct selling and DXN? Even after the death of the person, after 13 years, his income is keep growing, and nobody can stop it. Even the person is not alive, his income is still continue to grow. This is the kind of growth DXN is witnessing in Latin America, and I anticipate the same kind of growth we will have in Africa too. Few months back, less than 1 year, we opened Morocco. Now the Morocco sale has touched almost $200,000 in less than 1 year time. And by end of this year, I am sure it will touch $1 million. So this is the kind of growth we are having in Africa. And Nigeria, I'm sure by end of this year, will touch at least $500,000, I'm sure about that. Now, if you look at this picture, this is a picture taken from Italy. All these people are DXN members, but there is a difference between them and you. You know what? They cannot speak and they cannot hear. Okay? But still, they are very much successful in DXN business. You can see all of them are qualifiers, but they cannot speak and they cannot hear. Still, they can do this business, which means anybody can do this business. Now, all of you can speak, you can hear, and still people say it is difficult for them to do direct selling. If these people, without speaking and without hearing, if they can do this business, there is no excuse. Everybody can do this business. The only thing, the most important thing is never ever give up in this business. Okay? There is no question whether you can become successful or not in this business. It is sure you can become, because already people have become successful. You will fail only if you give up. You have to decide that you will succeed in this business and work towards that. There is no question. It should be like a child. When a child starts walking, the child will fall again and again. Will the child give up walking? No, because child has no other option but to walk. So he will walk, he will fall, she will fall, but she will get up again and again and again and try until she starts walking and running. The same should be the attitude that we should have in this business. Once you join DXN, you need not look for another company, because there is nothing in another company that DXN cannot provide to you. Everything is there in DXN. The best product, the best plan, the best people, and the best system. That is what DXN is offering to you at economical price. The stability of the company is most important, because if the company is not stable, all your effort will go in vain. Because if the company is not there, what will happen to your effort? You should imagine that. Okay, here we can promise you DXN will remain stable, because we don't spend more than what we earn. That is a policy Dr. Lim has, zero gearing. That means we don't borrow money from anybody and we don't spend more than what we make. All the bonus amount that we keep aside first, as soon as we finish our sale every month, all our spending will be from the rest of the money. You understand? So there will be no problem for DXN at any point of time in any place in the world. So that's why we are growing from the day one. You should watch the talk of Dr. Lim in Facebook. Okay, you should listen his speeches. He started DXN very small, with one employee, one office, one computer, one printer. And today, DXN has become one of the fastest growing direct selling company because we started small and we believed, Dr. Lim believed in his vision. So tomorrow, whether we will become #1 company or not, it is not, there is no such question. It is for sure. If we could reach this level, we can become #1 company for sure, because that is the strength of the company. We are prepared to become the #1, and what we only need is, we need people like you who believe in yourself and in the company. This is a picture from Latin America. A few years ago, Latin America was hit by an earthquake. Can you see the picture of a person with the DXN banner? You know what he posted in the Facebook is, I have lost everything. You can see the picture. I have lost everything, but I don't care because I have DXN. So now today, the world is going through a pandemic. People have lost everything. Many people have lost everything. Many people are committing suicide. You know why? Because they don't see any light at the end of their tunnel. Because there is no option. They have no hope that they can take care of their family. And the breadwinner is committing suicide because they want to run away, because they have no option. So this is the option. You, each and every one of you, should offer this option to such kind of people, that they can come back to life and still live. Because even though there are so many millions of people lose their job, still there are people who have money, and they will be consuming every day the coffee, they'll be using toothpaste, soap, shampoo, everything. If you could connect DXN to them, to you, you will start making money. You will come back to your life. So this picture will speak volume, and you should show this picture to people who are suffering today due to this pandemic, so that they can come back to life and live as before or better than that. We are here for you. DXN is here for you. Okay, no need to worry. Only thing is, you need to be prepared to work for yourself. DXN is there behind you to take care of you. Thank you very much for your time.